And I've been able myself to meet lots of Cathie's friends, special friends, who I've heard about for so long, with the last of places to name. And some of the things I know about what used to be names and now faces, but you know, the usual paterfamilias stuff. You know, credit to the family. All that, just a great guy, and they get on very well. And one of my enduring memories, a crowd gathered. And so I think this is very true of Cath, that wherever she is, wherever Richard is, a crowd gathers and things happen. Things happen around. The dark, it isn't, it really ought to be the family motto. Not the classic Gloria Duke all over that. They got on the king, these things happen. Watch this space. Now I introduce the bride.
But I think I might have to make it up. It isn't customary for bridesmaid's speech, so I shan't be very long. Some people have asked me not to be very long, because the full speech is not really like to be like cake. So I would ask you to bear with me and to make up for the fact that I'm an additional speaker. I'm going to thank other people rather than talk about how wonderful it is tonight. So I have got of course Richard is wonderful, and I will tell you all about that later. But the important thing about Richard is it had to become his idea. The last few years of the process, slow but I'll keep bringing him around to this idea. But that's I think he's enjoyed himself too. The important person is Johnny, who bothered to get Richard around for his day. Barbecue in the Rams Court, and that's history. And funny to Richard for asking me. and adding its own information to it. I can safely say that I've never been more sure of anything in my life than marrying Richard. And I think both were just the same way. So thank you for asking and thank you for making it possible, even if it wasn't a camera. That's it. Thank you very much for me.
Humility is called for, and I should spare you too much. And indeed, when I left, there's a great tradition that you give a speech when you leave, and there wasn't any particularly formal occasion for this, and I was entirely unprepared. And some of the clerical and more junior staff in the ministry insisted that I come into their room and say a few words. And I said, well, I have no idea what to say, but I was caught off guard. And much like part of the service this morning, you know, one of them would sort of stand next to me and sort of say, you very much enjoyed the last 2 years. It's been a great pleasure working with you. And so on and so forth. And I thought, well, here at last is an opportunity to make some amends. So on the appointed day, Cathie flew out to Botswana to arrive for a holiday. And I thought I'd got the whole thing really well mapped out. Good locations, beautiful landscapes, romantic, etc., etc. But alas, even at this point, poor Cathie was not given an easy time. And it's a great tribute to her that she put up with any of this. But I remember her arriving at the airport, and I had to drive into town and more or less dump her in my class and go straight back to the office because there was a pile of papers on my desk and that sort of thing that sometimes happens in civil service life. So a few hours later I reappeared, very apologetic, though not as apologetic as I would be later on. And we took off, and the first thing that occurred that evening was we're driving along at twilight, and some drunken lorry driver had left their lorry parked right across the road. We had a slightly narrow brush with that. And Cathie didn't demur at all. She was cheerful and in good spirits. And for whatever reason, couldn't seem to doubt my ability to get her from A to B. And after that, we arrived at a hotel, which was meant to be a very comfy hotel, very nice. All the staff were completely drunk. was no electricity, so we were stumbling around in the dark trying to find our room. My heart was sinking, and I was thinking I'm going to postpone this proposal. And the next day we set off quite early for what I'd been told Paul Street would be very much the scenic route for the place we were going to. And our guide set off in a pair of something close to just plimsolls, a t-shirt and shorts. And little black ran through this thicket. We ran out into this open space and saw our guide. And he had just got out his box of matches, terribly cool, struck a match and tossed it into some dry grass. And I thought, well, what on earth are you doing that for? And then the plot thickened a little, and he got out his illustrated guide with loads of lots of and used it to fan flames. And in no time at all, a matter of seconds, there's a great blaze all around us. And I was just thinking, my God, I've dragged this woman halfway around the world. I've had her pumping up and down an uncomfortable truck, spewing engine oil at her and dust and goodness knows what else. And I managed to propose, and now there's an elephant after us. We're in the middle of a very large bonfire. And there really is, well, anyway. The moral of the story, of course, is to always go with somebody who lives there and knows what to do, because the elephant promptly appeared from the thicket we ran through, going at some speed, and spotted the fire and did a good impersonation of a cartoon elephant. Sort of glanced at us and then ran off in the opposite direction as fast as it possibly could, thanks to the bridesmaids. They look absolutely stunning, and it provided magnificent support for the family today. And I think they've been absolutely wonderful. And to Rachel and Helen.
Seem to be capable of elegance, mathematical, and there's only love in that. It seemed to be economic theory, and I was very jealous of this. I didn't realize that I'd be jealous again quite soon. But at that time, women didn't seem to feature much in his life. He turned up for an occasional guest appearance in the lecture. I was always very cheered to see him. He made me feel terribly hard-working and swattish. Apart from that, it was well known that he was to be seen at the St. Anthony's Lake Park. And was teaching undergraduates. His life was a bit of a mystery. None of us really looked forward to there being a young lady in his life. Most of us were quite petrified. We all thought that he was the sort of man who's otherwise quite remarkable intelligence, but entirely deserting when it came to matters of the opposite sex.
You get the incriminating evidence. Your colours, Collins, your colours.
Mad
There we go. Performing the manly duties.
Just treating backward. And, oh yeah.
Right, obviously not. There we are. Anyone know any good lipstick solvent for the front? Oh, that's it! Give it some revs, my son! Give it some revs! Oh.
My word,
And off they go. So.
Sorry, the 6th. The teacher with the blue. The infamous car.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is that right?
Which side of them?
That's Mrs. Watkins in the black shorts, isn't it? Yes. Gabriel's teacher, yes.
Come on, Luke! Hey! Come on, Luke! Come on, Luke! There he goes.
Waving to his fans. Now what's he got to do?
Come on, Luke! Come on, Luke! Run!
Looking at you.
Run, run, run! Come on, Gabriel! Come on, Gabriel!
anyway, didn't they? They made me excited. I can't win it.
You're Princess Diana. Come on, Gabriel! Keep going!
Because I didn't know if you'd got to like different sides. Because I thought, this is hard to do, isn't it? Having a dash.
Wednesday, August the 11th, 1993. There's troubles in Bosnia and there's children staying at Ash Barn. Out at the back at Ash Barn, Alys and Zeppy and Gabriel are very busy building. I think the boys are making a volcano. Can you tell me about it, boys?
Of course! It's a volcano with a track round it and the boat goes round. Extraordinarily, the boat has to go like that, just there. And then it comes round the station there.
Yeah, because this isn't big enough.
Alys, can you tell me, I think you've got an island and a river round it. Can you tell me what you're making, love?
This is like a map, and I'm making an island, and I want to make a castle on the island.
It was rather a rainy day, but out at the front all the flowers were going well. They were tossing in the wind, but the potentillas and the roses were all looking pretty good. Plants waiting to be planted, sitting there. Just going to come out of the front door. I wonder where he's going. I wonder if he's going in the garden or the garage. We'll see. The playroom, there's a science lesson going on. Zeppy is learning a great deal of things, all about atoms and electrons, and Cookie's learning as well, because she's never been taught this science, and it's very interesting if you listen.
Watts measure the power of an appliance. The higher the power, the more energy the appliance takes every second.
I think Zeppy's been watching this for about half an hour without moving, so he must be almost a scientist by now. Boys were outside having a swim. Alys was busy with the marbles, and I rather wondered what she was doing with them. Maybe she could explain.
Well, see, first I played turtles with them, and the green ones were the turtles there. There were 4 green ones, and they were the turtles. And then Shredder was this pink one. And then, no, Krang was this pink one, sorry. So, and then Shredder was this one. And they were all bashing them about. The black ones were the rock soldiers, and the green ones were bashing them about. Like, pretend that's Krang, pretend this green one is Krang. And they go, wham, wham, like that.
Got a bit better after tea, and so Alys thought she'd go out, swing about on the rope ladder. That she looks quite like a little elf or a sprite or somebody out of a Myths and Legends, dressed up like this. Gaffer was busy like he usually is, cleaning away under the Loch Ness Monster, and Jaws was watching.
Film me a moment!
At the other side of the pool,
Watch this!
there was Zeppy, diving under the water, and Gabriel swimming along very busily. Decided it was really a bit cold swimming, and she thought she'd climb up in the tree house. I think she's gone inside it now. And just see her. I think she might be going in the house. What are you up to, Ali? But that's the last we can see of Alys for the moment.
I want to go up in the tree house. It's a new tree house and it's very nice and it's supposed to be strong enough to hold 2 adults. Oh yeah.
Gabriel began to shiver when he got out of the pool. So Alys was extremely kind and she decided to give him a jolly good rub-a-dub-a-dub. Thank you, Alys. Chris came back later and he was telling us about the comet. Do you think we'll be able to see it, Chris?
I don't know, it was awfully grey to me. If it's up there and the sky's like that, you're okay. Yeah, check it out.
There seems to be no end to what's inside of it.
We got a bag of chocolate and money. And also I got a giant chocolate money. I ate that.
Did you?
And the second C is children. And I think the most important thing to say about the children is that now I've got 3 of them, I'm actually finally beginning to understand. That we had skated into by accident. Whether it was all of the many hundreds of miles up and down various roads around East Anglia and the country to the pony club and horse shows. Whether it was putting up with the honey and marmite sandwiches, which seems to be the only ones left over after Richard had got back early from his class as the youngest competitor very often. And also, we can't forget some very notable holidays. The results of great interest of yours your whole life, something you shared with my father, and we are around and in your great love of the countryside today, at Springwell. Not only was this place rebuilt completely after many years of neglect under its previous owners, but great love under its previous owners who we remember very fondly over the years. And indeed, Lucy, who was a childhood mount of ours, is now the absolute favourite mount and source of great enthusiasm for all my children who want to go and see Granny and Lucy. Thank you very much. I'll never forget Mum's story of taking a practical examination of her degree in the middle of having appendicitis, which is probably quite difficult. And a few years ago that was, but now it's topped up by many travels in Eastern Europe to stay in many hotels that I wouldn't have dreamed of going to. So, Vivian and Mum, you're very good help. Excellent. And now the hard part.
I'm going to say just something very quickly.
Are you going to blow out the candles?
Very few kind words. Makes it really well work. I want to say thank you to you and Camilla, to Rosalind, and Cathy and Richard, and also not least Helen, for suggesting this party, which was a super idea. I'm so glad. It's lovely to see you all here. I've got people here from all eras and areas of my life, going back a considerable period. And I always feel, I don't feel the age I am at all, I just feel like 28 or something. I mean, I've done my main bit in life, which was bringing all of you up, and I'm now starting on new eras, as you probably know. And I don't know.
Right. Are you going to help Granny blow out her candle?
Thank you, sweetheart. You wrote all that on there for me, didn't you?
Very good.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, there are 3 running around gorgeous grandchildren. One little one, who's, I can't see at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic.
Right, wait.
So this is going to
Anybody's agree?
Now the sun has come up, let's all go out and listen to the band.
Whenever you're ready. Very good.
It is like that's going to be very receptive. That frightened him away. Absolutely basic for all kids, they like dancing.
She knows. She? You know Gabriel's tricks? Tricks. Do you know all of them?
How does he do it?
That's very well. Oh my goodness, you are great.
Still so full, that's what I do. Wind.
Okay, everybody done?
No, keep it up.
Everybody finished?
There's wind stuff, I don't know what's happening.
And can I have my recover? Sorry. Thank you very much. And I hope you're not going to fish, but I asked Adrian to have a go with it. I'll give you a chance. That's fine. I'm really good. Okay, where is it? Where's Roz? Where's Roz? Roz, Christabel in the picture. Try and get one that could be a still. That's great, well done. You recording?
Too many family on.
confess to Almighty God and to you, my brothers and sisters, that I have sinned through my own fault, in my thoughts and in my words,